Hello dear friends, welcome to the new channel on which I will always post as usual, but only the English speaking readings. So make yourself comfortable and let's start with your reading. Welcome. Hello dear friends, welcome back, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself. But that doesn't mean that if I am expressing myself as a gender or to a gender, I am addressing only that gender. We all have both energies in us, so please bear with me because it's much easier this way for me to keep a storyline. Because I'm speaking about energies, these energies can also interchange with the characters in the cards. That means that I may speak directly to you, Pisces, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross-watcher. If this is your case, you will know it and you will be able to identify it from the storyline. Thank you for all of you who are making donations. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know this can take a while. This is why the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in case that the chapters are not visible in the YouTube player, depending on the device that you are using, you can find them also in the description box below. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. This being said, thank you again and let's start with your reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising or planet Venus in the sign of Pisces, what's for their higher good to know now? What's best for them to know now? Now being the time that you are watching the recording. Best messages for Pisces, please. And everything that is in their higher good to know now. The Tower, it's very present, the Tower nowadays, but don't take it as something that is happening in spite of you. It's destiny intervening because it knows that we deserve better than this. So take it as it should be an opportunity for you to start and rebuild, starting with a very solid foundation, because the solid foundation is missing from the Tower, and this is why with only one hit everything comes crumbling down. It can be also something that it's happening within yourself. A belief system is crumbling down. Belief in institution or a character, a situation, this can come crumbling down, but the opportunity that arises with that is for us to start rebuilding, starting with that solid foundation. So let's see. For Pisces, please. Best messages for Pisces, please. Seven of Wands. Three of Wands, Ten of Swords, Queen of Wands, Six of Swords, Eight of Wands, a lot of wands, the Tower, okay, and the Eight of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck you have the Two of Swords. So this is the energy that holds together your entire reading. It can be that current of energy that will lead the reading in the direction that it needs to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it. And sometimes it can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about this energy. Two of Swords, it's speaking to us about making a decision. You know you have to do that, but maybe you feel that you don't have all the information in order for you to be able to make an informed decision. Sometimes we may procrastinate in taking this decision by telling to ourselves that we don't have all the information, but in the case that here the character has not that blindfold that usually is being depicted on the Two of Swords, but he has this hood that the vision can be a little bit hindered. In case that one of our senses is being hindered, we can through other senses reach and get information not specifically as we want or as we expect, but some information that can fill that void that is being left by the senses that is being hindered. So try to open yourself much more, keep your mind open, because we are speaking about swords, in order to find the needed information. But in another way, it may be that you get the information, but you are waiting for a specific information. That information must come through that source or being that way, and the way that you are expecting it, it's not coming. But that doesn't mean that you cannot gather other information that will help you make this uninformed decision that you already know you have to make. Because, and I think that you are doing it. I told you when the cards came out that it's a lot of wands. So you have the Tower again. I won't repeat myself. You had it at the bottom of the deck. So for sure something happened that crumbled down. But it crumbled down because you deserve much better than this, and it's under the Ten of Swords. So a disappointment, a big disappointment, betrayal. You felt betrayed by the people that you didn't expect, the way that they did, the people that were involved, how they acted, when they acted. It took you by surprise, because in this deck of cards the swords are being depicted as these crows, or ravens, whatever they are, and they all come from the back. Even the character, it's a little bit curved, so it took you by surprise. the good news is, and this surprise came as the tower, everything crumbled down. But the good news is, what's worse, it's already behind you. And from now on, this is a very hard lesson that is being learned the hard way. I won't sugarcoat it, but from now on, it feels like a little death. So you integrate this and are ready to leave it behind, to detach yourself from circumstances, situation, people, surroundings. That maybe this was the decision that you knew you had to take, and for a reason or other didn't. But now you don't have any reason to not do it, because what's worse, it's already happened and it's behind you. And for sure you are leaving behind, because you let this very low vibrational energy, and you are going towards the sun, towards where everything is happening in respect, in reciprocity, in harmony. It flows easier. You're not leaving it because it flows easier, but you are leaving this behind. You tried, you were in this situation for a while, and you really tried your best, but whatever you tried, it didn't work, because you had to deal with people that were not so interested in what you had to offer. They betrayed, they disappointed. You are leaving it behind, and you will get the information that is needed. Maybe also this information that you lacked, in order to feel that you can take an informed decision. It's very quick moving energy that comes towards you, information that comes towards you very quickly. It can be information from another place, about a relocation, about traveling, something. It comes very quickly that will help you put yourself back on your track, put yourself back on your path. It's having that Three of Wands. It's speaking to us about that belief, undoubtedly belief that what's yours, it's coming towards you. The ships are coming in. But with the whole wands that are in your reading, it's take action. Be courageous. Queen of Wands, she's very courageous. She speaks her mind. She says everything as there is. She knows her worth and doesn't accept anything less than. Because of that, she knows what she wants, and it's not afraid to get it. But because she knows her worth, she's able to attract everything that is much more in tune with herself. So for me, in this scenario, it's something that happens that will not allow but nudge you towards leaving this situation that created a lot of turmoil and created a lot of tension, and you are leaving it behind. And because you are leaving it behind, because of this lesson, hard lesson that is integrated, the Ten of Swords, those belief systems maybe that you thought are also crumbling down, and with that you are able to activate within yourself, even if you are a water sign, these abilities of the Queen of Wands. Discovering yourself, knowing your worth, treat yourself exactly as you want to be treated by others, and start and have much more trust within yourself. Trust that you'll get there, even if you don't know how, but you know that you have to start acting and take action, even if you may have to wait a little bit to see or get some answers of those actions. And this will allow you to start and attract within your life people that are loving you as you love yourself, as you know that you are worthy of, because you know your worth. And this in self, it's a lesson, a life lesson. It's the path of mastery. It's learning through repetition. It's learning by watching closely ourselves, our patterns, our thinking patterns, acting patterns. I did that and this resulted in that. If I change here a little bit, let's see what results comes out of it. And through this trial, it's working and starting and observe yourself, the way that you approach things, the way that you do things. Okay, I didn't get the result that I wanted. Maybe I have to adjust a little bit there and see what's coming out. And with that, we have this opportunity of learning through repetition. Watch a little bit closely those patterns maybe that now are crumbling down. Are there patterns that can help you much more in achieving what you want? Or were those patterns of seeing, of thinking, of doing, of like a spider web? You have to do this on your own. With that, you will be able to see what's good and what's not, what works for you and not. But for sure, you have to put some healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries because you took upon yourself a lot. Maybe you wanted to help others and you offered your help, but they started and put their responsibilities maybe upon your shoulder because you offered once your help and they took it as always, not only once. And you have to learn to say no, to stand strong, to exactly as the Queen of Wands does. Stand up for yourself and say the things as they should be said. Speak your mind truthfully, let yourself be inspired, be fearless. And it's not that this character is against the others, he's fighting for himself. So is exactly how you should do it, because otherwise we continue and attract this kind of situation in our life. I'm not afraid that you will be re-invoking this, because this is really a hard lesson that it hurts too much not to learn from it. So it's the needed nudge from the destiny in order for you to start and rebuild, starting with that solid foundation within yourself. Knowing who you are, knowing what your strong points are, knowing what you deserve, and don't accept anything less than. You really learn. It was a hard lesson, but it's a lesson that will allow you an upgrade. You really are moving up. You learned what you had to learn, and with that, you are starting and bringing balance back into the situation, learning new things in a very pragmatical, practical way, pentacles, in how to do things in order to rebalance everything, even from a material point of view, financing point of view. We're speaking about pentacles, but what you learn now after this lesson, hard lesson, was integrated is how to be very practical, very pragmatical, how to continue on, how to receive more information in doing things so that you will have the outcome that you want, that will help you be successful, having everything that you are in need of in order to get there where you want. Page of Pentacles. Pages are learning, are continuously learning new things, but with the Pentacles in a very practical way. Let's see. What's with the Ten of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here, please? Tell me more about the Ten of Swords, please. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles can be any sign of Earth. Signs of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Queen of Pentacles is a very motherly energy, very nurturing, very able to look at things in detail in order for her to know how to take care of everything in order for the whole thing to work. Maybe you have this disappointment from somebody that you took care of, you watched over, gave them everything that you had to give in order for them to persevere, to continue, and like a nurturing energy. And this is why the disappointment is so big. Maybe this disappointment, this betrayal is you work towards something in order for you to be able to become successful, to be abundant, and the reason of abundance was the reason of the betrayal. Something material, something valuable was at the root of this disappointment. But with the queens here, this is very stand your ground, look at things in detail, because by looking at them in detail, you also can gather other kind of information that will lead, not only lead you towards the path that you need to go from now on, but also to receive that integrating of the lesson, so that you won't get into this kind of situation in future. What's with the Tower, please? Tell me more about the Tower. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Temperance. Again with the symbol of yin and yang, and Four of Swords. So you have to bring inner balance after this Tower. It's something that it hits you and you feel it. It's crumbling down, and afterwards you have to bring back inner balance in order for you to be able to start and recharge. You have to do this. It's needed. This is the time that we have to give our body to recuperate, to recharge, to rejoice. And also in the meantime that the physical body is recuperating, we can, through meditation, through prayer, to connect to higher realms in order for us to be able to receive the guidance on how we should go from now on. Have trust that everything is happening in divine timing. Temperance, even if it may feel like this, it's happening for a reason, because everything is aligned, so that you can see it as it is, the opportunity of starting and rebuilding. But for the thing that you are starting and rebuilding to be standing the test of time, it has to be done in balance. And we have to build everything when we are starting from a balance point of view. So first of all, we have to take care of ourselves. Work with Archangel Michael, sign of Sagittarius, temperance, in order to bring that inner balance, in order to connect to higher realms at a deeper level, so that you receive your inner guidance how to proceed further, how to see the positive even in these kind of circumstances. Look it in detail in order for you to bring that inner balance down, back to yourself. Queen of Pentacles, I wanted to say before these two cards came out, are very hard working people, put a lot of effort into it. This betrayal, this disappointment can be also in a sense that you worked diligently towards something, and when it came time to have the rewards of your hard work, this betrayal happened. And this is why it's feeling so the way that the Tower feels. But take your time. Take your time physically. Don't overdrive yourself. Don't overwork yourself, because you can get sick, and this won't do any good to anybody. Connect to higher intuition, to higher realms, in order to help you bring inner balance back to you and see that higher perspective of starting and rebuilding, because this has to do with self-mastery, the way that we are learning things. Maybe you repeated some of these episodes and now you are able to see, wait a minute, this is again happening. Why? I missed something. Please help me understand what I missed in the previous time, so that I won't repeat this again. What's with Eight of Pentacles, please? Tell me more about the Eight of Pentacles. There are too many, I'm sorry. I'm sorry also for the noise. I don't know what's happening. Since 2 or 3 weeks I am swarmed by doves, by pigeons, and they make a lot of noise. Six of Pentacles, it's speaking about balance being brought back into the situation. This was unbalanced, for sure, an unbalance. Somebody gave much more and somebody only received. It was not in reciprocity, and this created this unbalance. Through this hard lesson, part of self-mastery lesson is to learn the lesson of reciprocity. In order for things to be to stand the test of time, they have to be done in reciprocity, in balance. Okay, I'm not saying to become you give me this, I give you that, otherwise don't. But you, through this hard lesson. You learn to be much more careful where you are putting your energy, your resources, your time into. Does that come back to you or not? And you'll start to give your gifts to those that really know how to appreciate what they are being given and are coming towards you with what they have to offer. So this is why the Tower is coming back, because this situation, if you remain in this, you'll continue and be in an unbalance. And it's a brutal nudge to understand that this is not good for you. You deserve much more better than this. You have to leave this behind. What's with the Six of Swords, please? Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, it's speaking about, again, knowing that you have to rebalance things, to put them into balance. Financially speaking, but mostly emotionally. It's much more water in this card than Pentacles. It also can speak to us about your efforts in order to keep a balance. Maybe others don't know what an effort you put into it to maintain the balance that you are in. Maybe they don't know how you took from a part and gave to the other in order to maintain a balance. It also can speak to us about people that juggled a lot with finances and also with emotions. They put a show in front of in order to direct your vision towards what they wanted you to see, and in the background they made these plans that resulted in this betrayal, this disappointment. This is why you have to move along, to leave everything behind, and you are doing it. In order for you to bring balance, to balance everything out, you have to leave the situation. And also put healthy boundaries, maybe even physical distance between you and what created this situation for you. Seven of Wands, please. Stand tall for yourself. Stand your ground. Say the things that you know and you should say. Say it as it is. Justice. Sign of Libra, maybe some of you will have to fight for yourself even in the justice department, but justice is here and is being served, and with that everything will be brought back into balance. So maybe somebody even from Libra can help you start this process. Maybe it's not bad advice for you to consult somebody, a lawyer, a judge, in what happened here. Eight of Wands, that information that it's coming towards you very quickly. What's with the Eight of Wands, please? Information about something from a distance, from another place, traveling. You need to travel towards another place. Tell me more about the Eight of Wands, please. King of Cups, this is your energy. This is you receiving some information that will help you regain your balance. reach that emotional maturity. This is information that will help you maintain your emotional balance, but also taking action as you are being invited with this lot of ones here, in taking action to stand your ground, to let justice be served, but without being emotional about it, without reacting from turmoil, emotional turmoil. The King of Cups is that very balanced energy. So maybe it's some information that will bring you peace of mind, will help you understand everything from that higher perspective in order for you to balance everything out, to understand that you need to be much more careful who you are giving your time, energy, resources, and so on, but also take action and stand your ground. Don't let yourself be trampled from others, by others. And doing it, I'm looking now at the King of Cups, and at his shoulder he has a crab, so it's sign, yes, you are a water sign, and also is Cancer, but maybe I'm thinking about we are approaching on the 29th of June, there will be a new moon in Cancer. We are approaching the solstice, summer solstice, and that is in Cancer. So this information it's coming very soon towards you, that will help you regain your emotional balance back, or how to do that, where to go, something. Three of Wands, putting yourself on your own path, knowing that what's yours will be yours. Your ships are coming in. Maybe through this information you are starting and seeing some responses that you waited for, and maybe you lost your hope, but please don't do that. Six of Cups. Six of Cups is speaking about soulmate energy, speaking about somebody that can be there for you, support you, somebody that can come back into your life from your childhood, from your teenage years. Soulmates doesn't have to be only lovers. It can be family members, friends, dear friends, lifelong friends. Maybe they are coming back, or you are searching for them because you know that they can help you with some advice, be there for you, give you a good advice so that you know how to move along from this story. And they are here, and they are to support you to soul family, your own tribe, somebody that you know at a deeper level very well, you trust them. Trusting them to give you good advice in how to put yourself back on your track. And the Queen of Wands. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands, please. Why is the Queen of Wands here, please? This is why I told you the Queen of Wands is somebody who knows her worth, and the Five of Pentacles speaks to us about lack mentalities. I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy of, I cannot, I don't know how, and so on. You have to get rid of these lack mentalities that were and are not yours, but they were told for you. They were told to you by others because they didn't know how to put themselves into the light, only by minimizing the importance of others. And this is what you have to also get rid of, like this. It's disappointing, but you have to realize that this is not you. You may feel that you were used and afterwards others slammed the door into your face with this betrayal. But it also helps us to look at ourselves. We have to find the strength in us, and here the abilities of the Queen of Wands is exactly in the right place to give you that inner strength, to give you that determination, to give you that to see it, that this is not, it's like you let yourself be not only described, but you perceived yourself through others' perception of yourself, and those perception of yourself by others were not correct, and you started and believe this BS of yourself. This is why the Queen of Wands is here, in order to, wait a minute, I know I deserve better than this, in order to put this, to simply let go of these mentalities and find yourself and start and listen to your heart and sing your own music, dance on your own music as your heart desires, not as others. I know who I am, and I know what I want, and I'm getting after what I want, and I won't stop until I get it. Why? Because I know I am deserving of it. And with that, you are simply living this. It's like, don't let an episode from your past determine your present or future. Just leave it behind and start with that solid foundation within yourself. The solid foundation was not here because it was this, what you thought as being truth about yourself. This is why the Tower comes. It comes to crumble these lack mentalities and leave you with this. And everything is happening in divine timing in order to bring that balance back, to rebalance everything and serve you this opportunity of self-mastery. Stand tall, fight for yourself, even through justice if it's needed. Don't let others tell you how to do things. Let's see. Best advice for Pisces at the end of the reading, please. Best guidance, best advice. Poised. Being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, confidence. The oracle message: you can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. You know what you need to do. Your skills are sharp. You're come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you. this is an auspicious time to being new things and begin new things. Relationship message. When you're confident and happy in your own skin, you are ready for deeper, more intimate relationships. You have nothing to prove right now. You are completely yourself and can handle anything. Love, friendship, and harmonious new connections are all present now or are coming in. You're ready to give and receive from the heart. This is a beautiful place to be. Prosperity message. You have every reason to feel confident because you leave this behind. Everything you need to make your success concrete is now at your disposal. You can take action knowing you are ready to step into your power, into your light, and into your service to the world. The direction you're moving in is your destiny. Your soul is smiling with joy as you align with your truth, your own path. Protection message. You're not ready to move forward at this time, and that has to be okay. Be poised in the face of demands and deadlines. Pretending you know what you're doing works sometimes, but if you adapt a fake it to make it attitude, it will land you in some muck now. This is not the time to wing it and deliver something half finished. It's okay to postpone things until you are ready, really ready. It's better to disappoint others now than to wish you had later. Others disappointed you, and through that, maybe they faked it, and now you are the one who's being disappointed. But through that, you are ready to move on towards something new. You already went through whatever you thought as something that created a lot of anxiety. You already went through it, so you don't have anything to lose. Just to put things, say the things that you need, look everything in detail, much deeper, in order for you to see what you can change so that you come back to your own self-worthiness, so that you can start and manifest from that place. So Pisces, I really hope it was helpful. Till next time, take care. Bye.